Hello students. So in today's class we will discuss about types of stoichiometric defects. Types of stoichiometric defects in ionic solids. So heading is types of stoichiometric defects in ionic solids. Types of stoichiometric defects in ionic solids. So there are two types: Schottky defect and Frenkel defect. Schottky defect and Frenkel defect. Okay. Now let us see first what is Schottky defect. First we will see what is Schottky defect. What is Schottky defect? Let us see that. What happens in Schottky defect? Let us draw a ionic solid lattice. Let us draw an ionic solid lattice. Imagine this is a ionic solid lattice where A plus is the cation and B minus is the anion. Imagine this is a ionic solid lattice with A plus is the cation and B minus is the anion. Okay, A plus is the cation and B minus is the anion. So we will first draw the lattice of this ionic solid. So imagine this is the lattice of an ionic solid of formula A plus B minus with cation A plus and anion B minus. Imagine this is the lattice of an ionic solid of formula A plus B minus with cation as A plus and anion as B minus. Okay. Now what we will do, one of the cationic side atom, one of the cation is completely removed. One of the cation is completely removed from a particular lattice site. One of the cation is completely removed from its particular lattice site. Consider this is lattice site number 1, this circle. This contained a cation A plus. Okay. I completely remove that cation from the lattice site number 1. We can remove the cation from any lattice site. You remove one cation from any lattice site. Suppose I removed the cation from lattice site 1. Okay. Now, to maintain electrical neutrality, I have to remove another anion also. Let us remove another anion from any position. You can remove anion from any position. So let us remove an anion from this position, let us say number 2 position, another anion is removed. So what we did, we removed a cation from any one lattice site and an anion from any other lattice site. Okay, so a vacancy was created. A vacancy was created at the position where cation was completely removed, and a vacancy was created at the position where anion is completely removed. Okay, a vacancy was created at position where cation was completely removed, and a vacancy was created at position where anion was completely removed. Now what is the meaning of maintaining? What is the meaning of maintaining electrical neutrality? Okay, you see, when you removed one cation, when we removed one cation, okay, how much charge is lost? Plus 1 charge is lost or not? When you removed one cation, when A plus is removed, plus 1 charge is lost or not? And what is meaning of electrical neutrality? Electrical neutrality means overall a ionic crystal is neutral, means overall the charge on an ionic crystal is 0. Overall a ionic crystal is neutral. So we have to maintain that neutrality. We have to maintain that neutrality in an ionic crystal. Okay, so when we removed a cation from a lattice site, plus 1 charge is lost. Now, is the ionic solid neutral? Is the ionic solid neutral? No. No. Okay, so in order to maintain electrical neutrality, I have to remove another anion. To maintain electrical neutrality, I just explained electrical neutrality means ionic solid is always neutral. Okay, overall charge is 0. One anion B minus is also removed. From any one lattice site. Okay, when A plus is removed, from any lattice site, okay, when A plus is removed from any lattice site, plus 1 charge is lost. Okay, plus 1 charge is lost. To maintain electrical neutrality, okay, one anion B minus is also removed from any one lattice site. Okay, because you see, when I am removing one cation, plus 1 charge is removed. So when I removed one anion, how much charge is removed? Minus 1 charge is removed. When you remove the anion, how much charge is removed? Here there was an anion. I removed the anion means minus 1 charge is removed. So here there was a plus 1 charge loss. Here there was a minus 1 charge loss. Okay. Here there was a plus 1 charge lost and here there was a minus 1 charge lost. At one position a plus 1 charge was removed and at two position a minus 1 charge is removed. So total charge removed is 0. Total charge removed is 0. So to maintain electrical neutrality, we have to remove equal number of cations and anions. To maintain electrical neutrality, we have to maintain electrical neutrality, we have to remove equal number of cations and anions. Means if I am removing one cation, I have to remove one anion. If I am removing two cations, I have to remove two anions. If I am removing three cations, I have to remove three anions. Okay? So this is what is Schottky defect. Equal number of cations and anions are removed from the respective lattice sites. Equal number of cations and anions is removed from their respective lattice site. Equal number of cations and anions are removed from their respective lattice sites. That is what is Schottky defect. Okay? Now let us write down a detailed definition. So you can write to maintain electrical neutrality, equal number of cations and anions are completely removed from their respective lattice sites. Okay? Equal number of cations and anions are removed from their respective lattice sites to maintain electrical neutrality, and that is what is Schottky defect. Okay? Like you saw when we removed one cation at one position, A plus cation we completely removed. That is why we removed another anion B minus from any other position to maintain electrical neutrality. And when you removed cation and anion, a vacancy was created. When I removed the cation, a vacancy was created at 1. When you removed anion, a vacancy was created at 2 position. Okay? Now let us go for what type of solids show Schottky defect. What type of solids show Schottky defect? Solids which having higher coordination number. The solids which have a high coordination number will show Schottky defect. Okay, first point. What type of solids show Schottky defect? First point is solids having high coordination number. Second, solids where size difference of cation and anion, is very small. Okay, it is shown by two types of solid. First is solids having high coordination number, and solids where the size difference of cation and anion is very small. Means the size difference between cation and anion is very small. Okay, example is NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr. These are the types of solids which show Schottky defect. NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr, and cesium chloride, CsCl. Okay. So these two what type of solids show Schottky defect? Solids having high coordination number and solids where the size difference of cation and anion is very small. Okay. So what is the example of solids showing Schottky defect? NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr, CsCl. Okay. Now remember another thing in Schottky defect. Schottky defect leads to decrease in density of the solid. Schottky defect leads to decrease in density of the solid. The density of the solid decreases in Schottky defect. Okay. So that's all for Schottky defect. In the next class we will see what is Frenkel defect. Thank you all.